I was so surprised when I saw how the solar panels are connected to the grid and to the home. It's needlessly complex and excessive and cumbersome. You have your normal meter that goes to the grid, and there's a redundant meter that's measuring the solar panel output for the state incentive program, and you have a third piece of equipment, a third meter that's doing the same thing and measuring the power output for the solar panel company so they can monitor what's going on. There's a disconnect switch for the power company. There's a disconnect switch for the city. It's almost exactly the same thing. This was just a plug for the monitoring system, and this struck me as something that didn't necessarily have to be so big. It required two electricians hours to manually put everything together and then pull the wires through. There were additional hours and an additional trip for an inspector to come on site and look over everything to make sure it was done properly. You can accomplish all of this, which isn't very, it isn't at its core something that's that complicated. You can accomplish it in probably a much smaller streamlined package. And that's why I think prepackaged, pre-assembled solar systems like the Smartflower have a huge advantage, because you can save on all of this time and labor, and you don't have to have electricians in the field wiring things together, which can add to your cost, add to the time that it takes to install everything, and add to what can go wrong. It's clear to me that from looking at just how crude this is, it's clear that the solar industry is still kind of in the infancy stage, where they haven't yet done the engineering to streamline all of their operations and put everything together in the most efficient way.